Hey everybody, it's your boy labbearome, the Disabled Fragrance Guy, and I'm back for another review. Do me a favor if you haven't done so already, go down below, like and subscribe to the channel. While you're down there, please hit that notification bell so you'll be notified about every time I drop a video to YouTube. I want to thank you for rocking with me. Let's continue the journey this week with a niche brand that is rooted in excellence. The brand, Roja Parfums. The fragrance we're going to be reviewing today, Burlington 1819. Full transparency, as always on my channel, Roja did send this Burlington 1819 for my review, so yes, it was a gifted bottle. As you guys know, all opinions are my own. I do not give favorable reviews for product in the mail. I will not do that. Recently, I have gotten some comments from some folks that have watched my videos asking how I can give an impartial review if I get gifts in the mail, and the answer is simple. Because I can. Now, Burlington 18 came out in the year 2020. The nose behind the fragrance, as we all know, is Roja Dove. In the notes from the top, we have grapefruit, lime, bitter orange, mint, and mandarin orange. And in the base, there's a whole list. Rum, tobacco, ginger, cashmere wood, cumin, ambergris, musk, cinnamon, vanilla, benzoin, oak moss, patchouli, saffron, cedar, and labdanum. Sizes and prices, this is a 100 ml bottle of Roja Burlington 1819. This is going to run you $380 USD. The presentation for Roja Parfums is nothing less than spectacular. As we all know, I have done a couple of Roja fragrances on my channel here. This bottle is no different. At one point, I actually thought this was a metal plate here. It is just a very nicely made sticker. I was kind of disappointed in that because I was looking for Roja to bump up to a metal plate for this, but apparently not. This beautiful bottle here, thick glass, your pertinent information is on the bottom of the bottle, and this cap, you guys know Roja caps never slouch on the quality. Roja's signature is etched in the cap there. The presentation for Roja fragrances is nothing short of a masterclass in art. So what does it smell like? Of course, Burlington 1819 celebrates Roja's flagship boutique in the Burlington Arcade in London. It is my scent of the day. I'm going to give you a fresh spray on this sample card here to remind myself of the opening. Beautiful atomizer. As I have come to realize on all of Roja's fragrances, the atomizers on these things are beastly and they have a wide distribution. They are absolutely beautiful. Starts with a very, very photorealistic and mouth-watering grapefruit note. And when I first received the bottle and I first sprayed this, I was kind of taken aback because I didn't realize and I didn't expect that this mouth-watering grapefruit note to be so realistic, and it actually is. And I'm salivating right now because it smells really, really photorealistic. So I think I've nailed this down here. Go with me on this. Just go with me on this. So, if you took Baccarat Rouge 540 and you remove the candied sweetness from it, and you replace that candied sweetness with an earthy type of vegetal note, I think you would get Burlington 1819. That is the visualization that's coming to my mind. It's like walking through a citrus and vegetable garden in the middle of London, in the middle of spring, after you've gotten done with all the touristy stuff and you just want to relax and unwind and you just want to take in the nature and all that stuff of London. You're walking through a citrusy vegetable garden on a spring day with the sun beaming down upon you, and I think you would have Burlington 1819 right at your fingertips. There's nothing offensive here. I know that I listed a cumin note in the breakdown. However, that cumin note is not offensive, at least to me. In any way, shape, or form, I actually kind of like the spicy bite that it gives. It's the perfect match between sweet and savory to me. There's really nothing that I can say that would offend anyone by this fragrance. Now, depending on your skin chemistry, that cumin note might be a little offensive. I have heard from other people, and I have read other things that say that cumin note smells like a bad BO note. I don't know if that's true. I don't get that, but I have read that from other people, and I have heard that in other reviews. I cannot personally attest to that, so I can't say that you're going to get that. My personal experience is that the cumin note really doesn't come out on my skin, and when it does, It gives the perfect savory bite, spicy bite to the sweet citrus nuances of the fragrance. This is unlike any other citrus fragrance in my collection in that I think it can hold up to the fall and maybe even the winter. I'm gonna test it out in the fall and winter. It's fall right now, I'm wearing it today. I wanna test it out in the cooler weather. It's like 70 degrees today, but I wanna test it out in maybe 50-degree weather to see if it actually holds up. I think it will, on the count of that grapefruit note being so robust. I think it will because of that cumin note. I want to test it out further, and maybe I'll come back and leave a comment, a pinned comment on this video to tell you exactly my experiences in weather below 70 degrees. However, I do think that you can pull this off in the spring, summer, possibly the winter. But I do think that it may be a little heavy for the dead of summer. So if you have 95 degrees and you're living in, 95% humidity, this might be a little bit too much. However, fall, winter, spring, I think this will work for you. Burlington 1819 is very similar to Bulgari's Tigar. Now, if you want to save about 50 bucks, you could get Tigar. You could save about 50 bucks, you could get Tigar, but I have to warn you, the bottle wouldn't be as nice as this. It just wouldn't look as good in your collection as this bottle. Performance is a solid 10 hours on my skin every time I have worn this fragrance. I use about 4 sprays. Performance is not lacking with this fragrance whatsoever. If you're gonna pay the money, you want performance, and Burlington 1819 does not disappoint in the performance department. You're gonna get about 10 hours on skin with Burlington 1819, so performance factor is very high with this fragrance. Test this on your skin first. This is not going to be a love for everyone. This is not going to be a mass crowd-pleasing scent for everyone. This is a test before you buy. Get a sample before you buy. Live with it before you buy. It was not an instant love for me. I have grown to appreciate this fragrance. I got it maybe about 3 months ago. I had to sit with it for about 3 months so that I could appreciate what it's telling me. And I'm telling you, you need to do the same thing. Just don't go out and just blind buy this. You need to sit with it, get a sample of it first, test it on your skin. I know there are a couple of notes in here that may throw people off, so test this on your skin first, please. My favorite fragrance is still Creation E, followed by Oceania. But that does not mean this is a bad fragrance by any stretch of the imagination. It is not a bad fragrance. I absolutely do love it now. I wasn't in love with it when I first received it. I do love it now. I can fully appreciate it now. It is one of my favorites behind those other two. Those two were just standouts for me. I will love them forever. But Burlington 1819 is a standout in its own right. Overall, I'm going to give Burlington 1819 an 8.5 out of 10. I think it is a fantastic fragrance. I think you do need to test it out first. Like I said before, don't blind buy this. Don't just go in willy-nilly talking about, I'm going to buy me a bottle of 1819. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your wallet. Get a sample, get a decant, test it on your skin first if you can. And then if it agrees with your skin, go in for the big bottle if you think that's a financial decision you want to make. All right, y'all, that's my time. I want to thank you for rocking with me. I also want to thank Roja Parfums for gifting a bottle of Burlington 1819 for my review. As I said before, as you guys know, all opinions are my own. I will never give a favorable review for product in the mail. I just won't do that, not on this channel. Ain't gonna happen. That's my time. Go down below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.